no doubt about it. Spring has sprung. This is the same old place I always go, but I didn't really have the time or money, gas money, to get out to where I've been wanting to go. I'll tell you what, there are all kinds of people in the forest today. Thought I'd get away to spend a little time by myself in nature, but I'll take just the time with nature. There's a scout troop camped out in the place I was when I last came here. Now I'm back on this old forest road or whatever it is here. I've never been back here before. It is gorgeous. I started to go off down a trail, but trail is closed so that the area can rest, which is fine with me. Man, it's gorgeous out here. See if I can find a place to have lunch. I don't know. I don't really want to set up off a trail around here, just because this is so close to the city. It'd be nice to keep it as natural as possible, in my opinion. Get a bunch of people tromping off in the middle of the forest, and it tends to start looking like a city park. So here's one of the trails here. I think I might go down this, but right now I think I'm going to go ahead and go against what I just said. I'll go up here on this little plateau and see what I can see. Oh, hey, how you doing there, little buddy? See if we can get a good eye on this dude. Can you see him? Yeah. There he is. He was none too thrilled to see me. All the ferns are coming back to life. All the trees are coming back to life. All the thorny vines are coming back to life. Take the good with the bad. Excuse me. I think I'm going to try to get back over to the lake where I was. I got some pictures of it in the fall. You know, I took some video, but it didn't come out. I took some video over there in January. And I think I'll try to get back over there today so we can get a little, you know, seasonal comparison. People everywhere. Anyway, we'll see if I can find a spot to set up for lunch. Make a giant spoon out of that. Yeah, I'm seeing several downed pine trees. Some downed hardwoods too, but there's a lot of downed pine trees here. See if I come out here one day with my axe and see if I can find some fat wood out here. I'm sure there's plenty of it. It's just a matter of finding the right one, digging into it. Matter of fact, here's one right here. I don't know what this one is. But that root mass, I don't know if you can see, that thing goes all the way back there. That's an entire pine tree. What an absolutely gorgeous day. Cannot beat it. Wildflowers growing on the trail here. Be a whole lot more than that here in a month or so. Guaranteed. Here's some campers over here. As it turns out, every single campsite has somebody at it. No surprise. It's a beautiful weekend. One of my favorite spots right here. Now we're getting here to the beginning of my winter hike trail. Like I said on my last walk around this trail, it really is a different trail every couple of months. I mean, not literally, but you know, scenery wise. Sorry for the bumpiness. I'm just holding my Gorilla Pod in my hand as I walk, so probably getting a little jarred, but that's all I got. I know my last videos were kind of long and a lot of them, but I tell you what, I get home and I just don't know what to cut out. I love this place. Seeing as though these videos are in a large way for me. I guess we'll just have to bear with it. I'm sure they'll get a little better as I get a little more experience. Well, here's a perfect example of what I was talking about. How much this forest changes. Not just from season to season, but every couple of months, really. I was walking past here, noticing these little wildflowers. I looked up from this one, and there's that root system with the rocks in it. On one of my last videos when I was out here in January. And I'm kidding you not, I would have walked right past it, not even seen it, had it not been for those little flowers. Cracks me up. You know, like right now, there's a lot of new growth and occasional wildflowers here and there. I'll tell you what, I'll come back out here in a month or two. Well, I'll be back out here before that, but when I come back out here in a month or two, there will be literally bordering this trail just flowers. Oh, just loads and loads and loads of flowers. You won't even hardly be able to, like this sunny spot right here. Nope, that'll be shade. The only thing that doesn't change is these cypress trees or whatever they are. About the only thing around here I could use for a year-round landmark, other than some of the downed trees. What a nice place. It's funny, I was walking around the campground and I think I might have caught it on video. In the background there's a couple ladies setting up their campsite, and I hear one of them say, "Yeah, this is perfect." I'm thinking, yeah, it is. And she follows it up by saying, "I've got a great signal, 4G and everything." Yeah. Of course, instantly I'm thinking we've got differing opinions on what is perfect, but to each their own, I suppose. I just thought that's the last thing I'm worried about out in the woods, is if I've got 4G or not. Anyway, it's like we're almost to the lake. Just past these trees is where I always think I'm lost. Which way do I go? Of course, I don't think it matters either way I go. I get to the same place. One direction's longer than the other is all it is. All the bedrock. I keep hearing chipmunks out here, but I can never catch one on camera. You know, like I said, I started sharing these videos pretty much for myself and for some friends that I have in other locales, to kind of share my environment with them. And being a nomadic sort of person that I am, I can look back at these videos and see where I once was. But God, I think I've got like 30 subscribers now, and I know that's not a lot. And several of them are just people being kind and subscribing to me in turn for subscribing to them. But you know, it's just kind of cool to know how many other people there are, you know, kind of into the same things, like-minded people. And anyway, sorry about that wind. This is just a point and shoot camera, so the microphone is obviously not the most high-tech device in the world. But anyway, last couple of times I've been out here, I've been thinking, you know, as a result of a little bit of inspiration from some other YouTubers like Roosevelt from MiWilderness and Craig from Leaf Life Bushcraft, and you know, there's several others that are not just spending time in the woods, but you know, are familiar with what's surrounding them. Not just in the sense of trees and plants, but which trees, which plants, which ones are valuable resources and for what reasons. And I think that's the thing that really got me into the YouTube community. You know, it wasn't just watch somebody build a fire and watch somebody cook dinner, which, I mean, you know, that's cool too. I love to watch a campfire, even if it's on my computer monitor, and I like to watch other people get their meals ready so I can borrow ideas from them as far as what I'm going to eat and how I'm going to eat it, how I'm going to prepare it, and so on and so forth. But you know, some of these people have really inspired me to get to know my surroundings better. There's that old car. Probably a truck, but whatever. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, if some of you guys whose videos I've commented on and who I've taken ideas from and inspiration from, thank you. And on another note, watching some of my other videos, I know that I can tend to be a little monotone and, you know, sniffle and clear my throat a lot and all that sort of thing. Of course, I lost what my point was going to be. Oh yeah, out here, voices and voice tones carry far. And I'm the sort of person that would just as soon go unnoticed. Ah, how gorgeous is that? I think that might be a dogwood right there. There could be some sort of wild cherry, I suppose, but I think it's a dogwood. I'm gonna find me a purple one out here. That's gonna be what I do my VR. But here's the lake. We've been here before. Of course, the last time we were here, this whole corner was covered in ice. And the forest looked like standing firewood. But it's sure coming to life now, baby.